Okay, guys. I want you guys to share the life. I'm about to say a very important thing. Share the life, share the life, share the life. It's very important. I got to speak out on something that's going on because I know our Liberian people, when things are happening, they always take things on the opposite side. So if you're watching me, share the life, share the life. It's very important. I want to give a very important information to the public out there, because a lot of things going on, and I want this to be public. Share the life, share the life. If you're watching me, share the life, share the life. You know, sometimes you have to let people know what's going on. And, a lot been going on. So I want you guys to share the life. Because of some issues I've been going through. I'm not gonna call names. I'm not gonna call nobody name, but you guys will know exactly who the person is. So I know I got a restraining order, so I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna violate that. So I'm gonna be very straight on that. So share the life, share the life, share the life. Share the life. Share this life. Yeah, so that's it. You know, I just want to give this information out. It's very important for our people to know what's going on. You know, there have been a lot of deceptions. There have been a lot of misleading information that have been going on. You know, I don't want for somebody to be misleading the public. You know, so this is why I decided to come on live. So share the life. I got a very sensitive document here. I want to share with you guys. It's very important. So share the life, share the life, share the life. Okay. Share the life. I think you guys know me. My name is Scotty Jalai. Yeah, so that's it. A lot been going on. And, you know, I'm not somebody who a troublemaker. I'm a peaceful person. My family know me to be a very peaceful man, a humble person. So if somebody go ahead and damage their marriage or relationship, and they want to hold somebody responsible, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. So share the life, share the life, share the life. You know, when people are blessed, sometimes their blessing, they curse their own blessing, and they want to share blame on people. And that's not fair in life. It's not fair. So this is what got me motivated. You know, I want to come out to share some information about what's going on. And, you know, because tomorrow, in case of the individual getting into trouble, they're going to blame me. And I don't think I should be blamed. I'm a man. I'm a humble person. My whole family know me. I'm not a person that can talk. I don't like talking business. I'm a quiet person. I respect people. I respect women. Especially when I'm in a relationship with you. I give you my full support. I give you the respect, because I know I got sister behind me, and I would don't like for for another man, if treating my sister, it will not go down well with me. So that's why when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I can become so submissive. I be in love with that person. I put all into it, 100%. And so if you go ahead, you damage your marriage or relationship, then you want to share blame on people. That is unfair. It's unfair. It's unfair. So I want to come out the afternoon. You know, this is my first time going live on Facebook. I haven't done this before. This is my first experience. But people, at least people out there will share with other people who are in disbelief or don't know what's been going on behind the scene, and, you know, so they can be aware and know how about to say what they want to say, because I can't restrict nobody for saying what they want to say. Everybody entitled to their opinion. But I want to put the truth out there. Let people know who Collie is, what I stand for. So share the live, keep sharing the live. I can see I think 19 people viewing already, so that's good. Keep sharing the live. I want to come up to get the information out to the public out there. So share the live. Man, it's too hot today, Minnesota. It's too hot. So that's it. Share the live, keep sharing the live. At least when we get 25%, it won't be bad. We got 19 right now. So keep sharing the live. Keep sharing the live. So happy Friday to all of you guys. I hope your day is going very good. Yeah, so I want to give all this information out. Because I know our Liberian people, they put a shit blame on people, something that, you know, you got no idea of. Sometimes a good inquire before speaking out on issues, but some of our Liberian people, they don't do that. They just get up, as soon as they see the story on Facebook, they pick it up, they start to run with it. They don't even do research or do background investigation to see whether the story is true or not. They just go on and, you know, saying what they want to say. I think that is unfair. So we got 23, I mean 2 more persons that I can start what I want to say. So I want to say what I want to say. So keep sharing the live. Yeah, so man, I don't do Facebook live. This is my first time, so but I just have to do it, you know. So keep sharing the live. Okay, we got 25 now, so we can go. Okay, we got 26 already, so let me go ahead. If you guys can remember, because I don't want to call names because of the restraining order. If you guys can remember the situation that I found myself into, it was very chaotic. It was, I don't know how to term it. It was horrible, and I handled it professionally, because when it started, people said Collie is stupid, Collie is a pellet man, Collie is, I don't know, all kind of things they said, and you know, and I did my best how to handle it as a man, how to avoid trouble, because I know in the country it's very easy for you to get into trouble, but to get out is very difficult to get out. It will follow you wherever you go, even the 50 states, anywhere you go, that trouble going to follow you. So, and I knew where that came from, so I handled it professionally. Since I said, you know, this, my extreme, let me just say my extreme wife, you know, She beat me up so many times. I tried to, try to avoid not to put her into trouble. And it was a continual process. It's not a one-time thing, it's not a two-time thing, not a three-time thing. It was a continual process. And what got it going live a while was that she went on Facebook. That's how a lot of people got to know about it. She went live on Facebook, hitting me like a punching bag, and it went viral. So, with all those, I was still into the marriage. With all that happened, I was still into the marriage. I was committed to it. I was supportive. I was giving her every support that I had to help her, and yet still to no avoid. And I sat down as a man. I said, look, this thing, I think I got to handle it legally. Because I tried the other way, it didn't work out. So the only means I had was a legal means. I said, well, I'm somebody's son. I'm somebody's brother. People depending on me. As I'm in the state, people depend, my family depend on me. So I'm not going to sit here for somebody to come and put me into trouble where I will never get out. So I sat down, put my ideas together, because people will be thinking, oh, people are advising. No, I put my own idea together. I said, look, you know what? Say it's not working this way, let me go the other way. And that's the other way I took the legal means. So I went for a restraining order. And I found my restraining order. It went through as God could have it. Everything went through perfect. And the restraining order was put in place. And we went to court. The judge told her, don't never call Collie, don't never text him, don't never step 20 miles from where he is, don't never go around where he is, there's no need of contact. But the lady keep violating that. She keep going on Facebook, calling my name, sending me texts, calling my number, and I don't want to put her into trouble, because I know in the US here, when you get into trouble, it is hard for you to get out. I have seen that in many cases, but for her, she's taking it as a joke, and it is not a joke. She keep doing it. She called my number, she sent me texts, she called my name on Facebook, which of course she's not supposed to do that. It's against the restraining order. So you guys watching it live, I want you guys to tell her she had to stop. She had to stop. Because I can go, if I want to be a bad person, I can go and tell the court, say, look, because I got evidence that she been in touch with me. I can go to the court, show the text, show the calls, show the messages that she been violating her restraining order, and it will lead her to prison. I don't want to do that. I'm a homo person. My family know me to be a quiet person, easy going. It's just that some of you guys don't know my father, my late father. My late father was somebody you got to engage in a conversation. That's the only time he opened his mouth. And that's how I am. I'm a very easy person. I don't like trouble. I grew up in a hostile neighborhood. I grew up in West Point. But except today I'm telling you people say I grew up in West Point, but my behavior does not show like somebody who grew up in West Point. I don't have that behavior. I was in elementary school in West Point. I went to school in West Point. I was in West Point with my dad, going to school. I graduated from 7th-day Advanced High School, one of the renowned schools in Liberia there, on Camp Johnson Road. So let me just get all the background, my background a little bit where I grew up. So if I can grow up in that kind of hood, and I'll be a homo person, so just imagine. So I don't want to put this lady into trouble. And she keep violating this. So, this is the information. I just got this from the court today. We are going through divorce process right now. This is what the court served me today. Our hearing is, the first hearing is on the 8th of July. I just got this from the court. We're going through divorce. So, if she can go, she want to say anything on Facebook, but she had no right of posting my photo, calling my name, texting me, is a complete violation of restraining order. So, for those of you who know her personally, you warn her. She had to stop. She had to stop. She went on Facebook, posted my photo, I posted with a friend, and since then, she just go nuts. She just go nuts. And even if I belong to that individual, I had a right because we're on separation. It doesn't mean that when you're on separation, you don't make friends with people. The law doesn't say that. There's no way in the law in the United States can tell you, say, when you're on separation, you can't make friends with nobody. That's a lie. Nobody out there can tell you it is true. Our divorce process is going on. People don't know about this. I just got a letter from the court today. The first hearing will be July 8th. Come on, man, guys, don't call me. Don't call me on live. On July 8th is our first hearing. So, I'm not going back to her. If she believes or she thinking that I will go back, I'm not going back. Let me say this very clear. So she had to stop calling my name. She had to stop texting me. She had to stop calling me. She had to stop. Your advisor. Because tomorrow, when I do this, you'll see my brother say, oh, but Colio, why you have to do this? Why you got to put a girl in trouble? This girl is not listening. Even the French, the girl she living with, the girl has talked to her so many times. Sata, you and Colio have no dealing anymore. You and her not got no, you and him not got no dealing. You don't need to call her name. You don't need to text him. You don't need to call him. The court told you that. And you keep violating it. And she's not listening. The girl have talked to her so many times. She's not listening. And if she continue here, and I think that's the path I'm going to take. I'm going to call the court and tell the court that no, she has violated her restraining order, and they will come and pick her up. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want that happening. So there's the information I want to give out. If she want to go on Facebook talking about anniversary, she has her right. But it doesn't mean she must say got nothing something in common. There is nothing in common. It is done. Once I filed a divorce, it is done. It's not going backward. There's nothing about going backward. She had to stop. It's a complete, I don't want to say any infinite war, but it's a complete, what do you call it? She had to stop this. So you tell her, you share the life, let she watch it. She got to stop. I don't care why she go on Facebook talking about happy anniversary. I don't care. I doesn't care. All I need to be a free man. And this is why this is the procedure I'm going through the court. So she had to stop calling me. She had to stop texting me, calling my name on Facebook, putting in my photo on Facebook. It's a violation. It's a serious violation. And she doesn't know. That can lead her to prison. And I don't want to put her into trouble. I said I'm a homo person. That's how I grew up. If I can grow up in that kind of hostile environment and I behave like this, can you imagine this? I'm not a troublemaker. I said I grew up in West Point. I was a little boy. There's an elementary school in West Point they call, what's the school name? I just forgetting. I went to that school. That school was very hostile. Somebody would just look at you and punch you in the face just for you to fight. But I grew up to be a homo person. And that's how my family brought me up. My parents, my late mom and dad brought me up to be homo, to be respectful to women, to have respect for women. When you be submissive to a woman, it doesn't mean that you are weak. I'm not weak. But I listened to my parents' advice. And that's what got me sitting today here. If I was seeing somebody who could listen to their parent, telling them I could be in prison. I couldn't have my freedom. So y'all tell the individual she had to start calling me, then she start texting me. It's a violation. So I want for everybody to know out there. Because if she continue it, I don't want for your Liberian people to come out and say, oh, but how call it wicked so? Finally, he happy now, the guy lay now in prison. And they don't know what's been going on. This guy has been very disrespectful to me from day one. Since I brought her in the country, she put her foot down in the United States. That disrespectful been going on. But it had not been out there because I said I wasn't married. So I had to bear it. But sometimes, bearing things can lead to your early grave. I bear it until I could no longer bear it anymore. So that marriage thing is over. Ain't no going back anymore. There's the paper from the court. I just got it. I think she got her copy or they so pick her copy up. So let's just start violating the restraining order. Or else she's going to find herself in prison. This is why made me to go live today. I haven't go live on Facebook. So you're watching it live. I have get little inside of my childhood. I tell you, NV Massacre. Anybody who know West Point good, NV Massacre, elementary school. I went to that school. That West Point is a hostile area. If I can come up out there, I was there in West Point. I went to school. I graduated from high school. Until I left my dad. So I'm a very respectful person. People who don't know me, so let them know me today. That is the neighborhood I grew up in. And I know y'all say it is unbelievable. So y'all tell the individual she had to stop. I don't care. She can go on Facebook, happy anniversary, blah, 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 blah. Let she take my name out of her mouth. Let she start texting me. Let she stop calling me. Y'all want her, eh? Y'all want her. Hey, y'all watching the video, y'all share the video, let she watch it and listen to me. She had to stop. I don't want to put her in trouble tomorrow for her to get out. I spent my money, I brought her in the country. My high-end money, I worked so hard. Sometimes I go do 10 hours. You know how it is in America. I spent my money and brought her to change her life, to get her life. So she was blessed with me paying no bills, just eat and sleep. So But if you are blessed and you curse that blessed, then you want to share blame on somebody, that doesn't make sense. So she had to stop. She had to hold herself responsible for what she did. She should be responsible for what she did. She should not be sharing blame on people. I got my right. I can stand and take photo with anybody. All right? People are saying, oh, he ain't divorced yet, blah, 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 blah. Who tell you say if he not divorced, he can be a friend? Then the person come up to show what in which of the marital law that says that you don't divorce, you can be a friend. So she had to stop it. Y'all advise her. I'm a quiet person. I don't talk like that. I don't talk. People who know my father, they can see my father in me. My father wasn't somebody who can talk. Except you engage him with conversation, then he will open his mouth to talk to you. But a level him, whole day that old man gonna sit, he not gonna talk. And that's how I am. I was in love with this lady, but she abused it. She trashed her own marriage. It is God who got me going like this. It wasn't for that time there, I'm in trouble. I lay down behind bar. I don't have my freedom. But I know that God got me in the United States. God brought me here for a purpose. God brought me here to help my family, my children. Because I brought her with the same expectation to help her people. But in return, she trashed that and tried to damage that whole thing. I don't care. I did what I got to do. So I don't want people to be holding me responsible to say, oh, it's Collie who did this, Collie who did this. No, 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 no. Collie did not do anything. I did not do bad by going to Liberia to bring her to America. That's not a bad thing. If I can leave her in I can take her from Liberia and leave my children in Liberia. My girls are still over there. If I can leave them there and bring her to America to show you the kind of person I am, people will say, but that man is a stupid man. No, I'm not stupid. I know what I was doing. So if she can abuse that and throw that in the trash, then she going back on Facebook, oh, that person was living happy, oh, but that person came in my marriage. Are you killing me? Nobody came in your marriage. You yourself trash your marriage. You put it in the trash. You didn't value it. You didn't value it. So y'all please tell her. She gotta start calling my name. She gotta start texting me. Putting my photo on Facebook. She had to stop. If she not stop, she will find herself somewhere else. So I thank you guys for watching. Y'all share the life. Let she watch it and listen to me keenly. Enough is enough. I went through a lot. She will not hold nobody responsible. And even those of you who watching on Facebook, you should not hold nobody responsible to say, oh, that a person is responsible for her marriage to go apart. Nope. Everybody watching on Facebook. That thing was more than 2 years. I went through it. And I have graduated from it. I have learned from it. It have made me to be a better person. People learn from experience. And that's what I learned. And today I'm sitting here, I'm a better person. And I thank God that in fact it is God who got me sitting here. It wasn't for God time they are in prison. I lay down behind bar because of what I went through. So thank you guys for watching. Y'all share it live. Let people see it for themselves. Because they say, oh, but they call it man. What wrong with him? He can't come out to say anything, blah, 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 because I wanted to be private. My life is very important. I got family to cater to. I got stomach to feed. And that's what made me today, I'm sitting here, going live. But else, my story will be an old story by now. By now, I find myself behind prison, or maybe at this time they're talking about, oh, deporting Collie. But I kept my restraint. I've been very quiet on the issue. So I don't get time. She go happy anniversary. That's her business. But let she take people need from her mouth. Nobody got into her marriage. Nobody damaged her marriage. Nobody responsible. She responsible for what's all that going on. She should hold herself responsible. So thank you for watching. That's a message I wanted to put out there for people to be aware. I'm going through divorce right now. Right now I'm going through divorce. So it ain't going by again. Cody had graduated from that. Cody had learned from that. And Cody will continue to build up on that and become a better person. So thank you guys for watching.